morning everybody, and welcome back to Bumble Vlogmas. My name's Nicola and today is December the 19th. I always have to think about it. It's Saturday and it's gloriously sunny at the moment. About 20 minutes ago it was completely overcast and dark, so I have no idea what the weather's going to be doing today, but it's quite mild today, so yes, not too bad at all. But I hope you've all been keeping well since yesterday and that you had a nice day and evening. I had a nice little trip round Woodbridge yesterday, which I shared with you. So I hope you all enjoyed that. It is a lovely little town, it really is. Sadly, I was saying to Justin, quite a few empty shops now, and I think that's definitely a sign of how things have, the economy has suffered in the pandemic. So hopefully those will get taken up at some point next year and we'll get some more shops back. But yeah, there weren't that many people about really, so it's a bit of a sign of the times, isn't it? Okay, I did pick up a couple of things though. So I went into Fiona's Fabrics and she is lovely. So if you are local, if you're local you probably know about it. If you're not and you're ever in Woodbridge, then do pop in because she's got some lovely things in there. I did pick up a couple of fabrics which I'm going to show you now. First of all, I picked up some of this nice red, it's not actually a gingham, it's just a check, a small cotton check, nice for sort of lining bags and things like that. So I picked up some of that one. I also got, I love a black and white gingham, so I got this, it's quite a large gingham check, and it's the 100% cotton, sort of completely dyed, not printed, so which is always better. I did pick up some inadvertently a while ago. It was a lovely colour, like a violet colour, but it turned out to be a polyester mix, and of course when I got the iron on it, it all just decided to crinkle up. But this is lovely, so picked up some of that as well. And what I actually went in there for, because I saw this on Fiona's Instagram ages ago and had my eye on it, because I do love a bit of green. So I picked up this beautiful green. I've got quite a lot here, as you can see. I've actually got 4 meters. The reason being is that I have a quilt in mind that I'm going to make using this. I've shown this on my quilting video, so you may have seen it before if you've been watching that. Using this jelly roll from Tilda, the apple butter collection. And you can see it's got some lovely colours in there, but what drew me to that green from Fiona's is that it's a very similar, and it's very similar to this. So I know that it's difficult to match things online, so when I went in there, as you can see, it's really, really close. And I think if this is pieced on the front of the quilt and this is on the back, it's going to look really, really pretty. So I'm thrilled to have that. I have no idea when I'm going to get around to making this quilt, probably some point next year. But I just wanted to make sure I got that fabric while it was available, because once you set your heart on something, nothing else really will do, will it? Okay, I also popped into, and I'm going to say it quietly in case he hears, popped into the chocolate shop and picked up Justin's favourite chocolates. They have some lovely ones in there, so they popped them in this cute little bag. He is absolutely crazy about the violet creams. They are, I know some people would absolutely hate them. So that shop has all sort of fresh chocolates all laid out. You can choose individual selections of what you like. But yeah, this is just full of violet creams just to go in Justin's Christmas stocking. So he would be thrilled with those. I don't mind them myself, but yeah, he loves them. So I was happy to get those, and that's pretty much my Christmas shopping all done. So that is a relief. Okay, I've got 2 advents to open this morning. I've got number 19 from Stitchery, and I've got number 10 from So Sweet Violet. What should we start with? Let's start with the Stitchery and see what's inside. This feels interesting. Oh my goodness, it's a little vintage fabric teddy bear. I'm trying to establish what he feels like he's filled with. It's something quite hard. I don't know if he's intended to be some sort of little pin cushion, although I don't think I'd like to see him laying there with pins sticking out. I think he can just sit somewhere and look cute in the sewing room. But isn't he adorable? Obviously handmade. It's beautiful vintage fabric. It's so cute, super cute. Right, let's pop him down there and see what's in number 10 from Jules. Okay, so far we can just see a little peek of pink tissue. Oh, that is, oh, look at that. It's a crystal on a leather cord, I'm assuming as a necklace. I don't know if you can see it, but the way the sun's coming through, it's really picking it up out here and making fabulous little rainbows. How beautiful is that? I'll see if I can pop it on. I've got my hair, I'll try and get it over my hair. My hair is up, ready for action today. I've got lots of things to do around the house and I'm not sure. Let's just pop off my glasses and see if I can get it over without too much disruption to everything. Probably not showing up best on here. But look at that. Fabulous. I won't be wearing that while I'm doing my housework because knowing me, I will clonk it against something, side of the bath or whatever I'm cleaning. But it's beautiful, isn't it? So thank you, Jules, that's amazing. While I was, let's pop my glasses back on so I can actually see what I'm doing. I was thinking about my Christmas Eve cast on the other day, and if you're a knitter, you're probably familiar with the tradition that was set up by or started by Danny from Little Bobbins several years ago now, quite a few years back, in which she had a tradition of casting on a new pair of socks on Christmas Eve, and it became known as the Christmas Eve cast on. And knitters all around the world would do the same and join in with that tradition. It's quite a big thing. And as I said, if you're a knitter, you probably know about this. So I have done this on several years, and I thought I'd show you a few pairs of my Christmas Eve cast on socks from the last few years. I'll start with one of Danny's patterns, and I'll pop the names of the patterns at the bottom of the screen in case you want to get them. And you can find Danny on Instagram as Little Bobbins, and her shop is all linked in her bio page on there, or if not, she's on Ravelry, and I think she's also on, there's another one but I can't remember where it is. Anyway, so the first, these are the "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" socks that I knitted, and you can see they've got, I'll pop one down. So you've got the trees, and then the trunk part of the last runs all the way down the foot. I should have brought one of my sock blockers in so I could show you properly. And the yarn that I've used has got tiny, the sun's really playing up now, it's got tiny little speckles of pink in among this really soft sort of duck egg blue. So yeah, I did those one year and love them, they're so soft. Another of Danny's patterns, these are the twinkling trees. I did these in a sort of a proper Christmas tree green. And again, if I pop one down, and you can see at the top here, the pattern forms the little trees with a little decoration at the top, a little tree topper. So I've just done the little pom-poms. And although the camera isn't picking it up, the cream yarn has actually got a silver stellina in it, so they've got a little bit of sparkle. I think these were Rowan yarns. So that was another pair. I've got a huge collection of hand knit socks, like a huge collection, and I very seldom wear them. Justin wears hand knit socks almost every evening in the winter. Once he's had his shower, he puts his hand knit socks on so his feet are cosy, but I seldom do, and it's silly really because I've got so many beautiful pairs. This last pair is a pattern by Helen Stewart of Curious Handmade, and these are the vintage Fairy Lights socks. So this little pattern, stitch pattern here, obviously looks like little strings of fairy lights. I think these were knitted on a Nora George yarn. These are much more aqua-y in real, you know, in the light here. The camera's making them look more sort of powder blue, but they're more sort of an aqua colour. And again, the yarn is a stellina yarn, so they've got lots of tiny little silver sparkles that probably aren't showing up too much. But I thought it'd be fun just to share those with you, because I think I'm probably just going to knit just some vanilla socks, just some plain socks, and more than likely using that beautiful yarn that came in my So Sweet Violet advent calendar. So yeah, just thought it was nice to have a little look at some of the socks of Christmas past. Today's going to be a busy day. We are getting closer to the big day. I've got lots of things on my list to do. I'm going to try and get some of the housework done sort of properly today, and then I can just have a little sort of a quick whip round Christmas Eve, just, you know, whip round quickly. But if I get it sort of done, a deeper clean done today, I thought that'd be a good idea. Hoping to see Lulu and Milo later on today. Hoping it doesn't rain, because we would like to go out for a walk. Obviously with restrictions we can't sort of be in the house together, so yes, I'm hoping we can go out take Milo over to the fields for a bit of a walk. So that will be my day today, and I probably won't be back because, as I said, I have got a lot to do, and I would like to try, if I can, to get something recorded, maybe the Q&A for Vlogmas for tomorrow, because tomorrow's my actual floss tube video, my main video. So otherwise it does get a little bit hectic, and I intend to spend all day filming and editing. So yeah, I might try and get ahead of myself for that. But whatever you guys are up to, I hope you have a lovely day, enjoy your weekend, and I will look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.